Greetings to all. In this video, we are going to understand about new historicism. Contents. 1. Introduction to key tenets of new historicism. 2.1 Interdisciplinary approach. 2.2 Power dynamics and discourse. 2.3 Texts as cultural artifacts. 2.4 Incommensurability of past and present. 2.5 Historical contingency. 2.6 Subversion and marginality. 3 Applications of new historicism. 3.1 Historical materialism. 3.2 Case studies and close reading. 3.3 Cultural materialism. 3.4 Dialogues with other theories. 4 Conclusion. Introduction. New historicism is a literary theory that emerged in the late 20th century as a response to the dominance of formalist and structuralist approaches to literary analysis. Developed by scholars like Stephen Greenblatt, Michael Foucault, and Hayden White. New historicism seeks to understand literature by placing it within the broader historical and cultural context in which it was produced. Unlike some earliest approaches, New Historicism rejects the notion of a purely objective analysis, emphasizing the interconnectedness of literature and history. Key tenets of New Historicism. Interdisciplinary approach. New Historicism encourages an interdisciplinary approach, borrowing insights from history, anthropology, sociology, and other fields to understand the cultural and historical context in which a literary work is situated. This approach rejects the notion of literature as a self-contained entity and instead considers it as part of a larger socio-historical framework. Power dynamics and discourse. Influenced by Michael Foucault's ideas on power and discourse, New Historicism analyzes the ways in which power structures manifest in both literary and non-literary texts. The focus is on how power relations are established, maintained, and subverted through language and cultural practices. Texts as cultural artifacts. New historicists view literary texts as cultural artifacts that reflect the ideologies, conflicts, and power dynamics of the historical period in which they were produced. Texts are seen as participating in and contributing to the larger discourses of their time. Incommensurability of past and present. New historicism rejects the idea of a fixed, objective historical truth. Instead, it recognizes the incommensurability of past and present perspectives, understanding the that historical events and cultural practices are interpreted differently across time and by different communities. Historical contingency. New historicists emphasize the contingency of historical events, arguing that historical conditions are contingent on a variety of factors and are subject to change. This perspective challenges deterministic views of history. Subversion and marginality. New historicists often focus on subversive elements within texts, examining how marginalized voices and perspectives challenge dominant ideologies. This involves analyzing how literature engages with and sometimes disrupts established power structures. Applications of New Historicism. Application of New Historicism. Case studies and close reading. New Historicist analysis involves close reading of specific texts alongside historical case studies. Scholars might explore how a Shakespearean play reflects and influences the power dynamics of Elizabethan England, or how a novel engages with the colonial discourse in a specific historical context. Cultural materialism. Cultural materialism, a related approach, combines New Historicism with Marxist theory. It emphasizes the material conditions of society and the ways in which literature both reflects and influences those conditions. Dialogues with other theories. New Historicism often engages in dialogues with other literary theories, including post-colonial theory, feminist theory, and deconstruction. These interdisciplinary conversations enrich the analysis of literature by considering multiple perspectives and dimensions. Conclusion. New Historicism has had a significant impact on literary studies by challenging traditional approaches and fostering a more dynamic, contextually rich understanding of literature. By exploring the complex relationships between texts and their historical context, New Historicism continues to contribute to the ongoing conversation about the role of literature in shaping and reflecting the broader cultural and historical landscape. Thank you for watching this video.